This afternoon, we're also following the latest out of Washington as the impact of the federal government shutdown is reached far beyond Washington, D.C., making its impact here in El Paso and, of course, Fort Bliss. ABC 7's Paul Schultz explains what a local barbershop has heard about how soldiers are being impacted right now.
I'm off Fred Wilson Avenue and US 54 in Northeast El Paso, and barbers at this barbershop behind me say they've noticed a significant decrease in customers, especially those in the military, and they believe it's due to the government shutdown. Many of the barbers' chairs in the waiting area were empty inside the shop. Stylists say until about 2 weeks ago, they were all full almost every day. Some of them rely on walk-in clients, and many of those are soldiers since the business is near Fort Bliss. According to the barbers, some of the few soldiers who have showed up say they're worried about how they'll be able to afford groceries, rent, and food for their families.
Sometimes you get them and they don't leave a tip, I mean, obviously you're working for money, which is $20, but sometimes you wish, you're doing such a good job, that you're like, okay, maybe I'll get $1, $2, You're not getting that anymore because they're worried about how they're going to pay rent.
Coming up on ABC 7 at 6, the message one barber has about how the shutdown impacts not only their customers, but their business as well. Reporting in Northeast El Paso, Paul Schultz, ABC 7.
And if you're traveling anytime soon, you may want to plan ahead. Right now, the ongoing government shutdown is also impacting your air travel. We do know a dozen Federal Aviation Administration facilities across the U.S. saw shortages Monday night as these air traffic controllers called out sick. With the government shutdown sliding into its 7th day, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says air traffic controllers are wondering if there's an end in sight.
They're thinking about, am I going to get a paycheck?
Controllers are considered essential workers, so they must work during the shutdown but are not being paid.
We want to make sure we have air travel safe and controllers focused not on their mortgages, not on their next paycheck, not on food on the table, but actually on making sure you and your family are safe.
12 FAA facilities saw staffing shortages Monday night. The control towers in Burbank, Phoenix, and Denver had so-called staffing triggers reported in the public FAA operations plan. Other facilities that handle air traffic around airports in Newark, New Jersey, Chicago, Florida, Washington, and Indianapolis also were short-staffed, which in some cases caused hour-long delays.
If we have additional sick calls, we will reduce the flow consistent with a rate that's safe for the American people.
One former air traffic controller says anytime a facility isn't staffed properly, it has a ripple effect.
It has an effect on breaks. It has an effect on controllers getting time off. It has an effect on training. And the job is tough enough as it is. And when you have to work 6 days a week, and now you're not getting paid on time, so everything has a cumulative effect on the FAA.
That brings a question. What is the air traffic here in El Paso? Where currently the El Paso International Airport isn't registering any delays. This is the website here. Everything looks like it's arrived or on time. This includes American Airlines, Southwest, and United Airlines as well. But we'll stay on top of that in case anything changes for you.